Hi, my name's Amy, and I'm going to tell you why I'm doing what I'm doing. This is in response to the entire Me Too movement and Time's Up, which I think is great. It's a nice start, but it's not enough. It's a unifier, which is wonderful, but I am not sure how much it's going to affect change in the long term. And I also have some fear of it turning into some kind of man-haters club, which would be bad. But regardless, I think the best way to affect change is through education, which brings me to why I'm here. Prior to moving to California, I worked for the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. I am not a therapist. I'm not a psychiatrist. I am not a psychologist. I have a degree in criminal justice. And for the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, I worked in a state prison every day. My office was in the prison, and I worked with the sex offender population exclusively. And I was a teacher and a case manager for these sex offenders. And I worked for the sex offender rehabilitation program in the prison, which is a statewide program in Texas. And it is an amazing program. And I do believe it changes lives. And based on the elements in that program, it's my intention to bring this to you. When I moved to LA, I had a job here with a nonprofit. I got laid off. And at that point, I wrote letters and I emailed the studios here and agencies and agents trying to get them to allow me to work with their clients or their employees with a program based on the program I taught in Texas. No responses. Big surprise. That's fine for whatever reason. But if my motivation is to make change, which is exactly it, and I believe that that change will only come from education and changing the way people think, which changes the way they feel, which ultimately changes their behavior, then this is what I need to do. And this program, although it is primarily focused on sex offense, it is, because of what we'll be speaking about, it is a lot of life lessons. And it is for anybody with any addictive behaviors, not just sex offense. And I really think that it is something everybody can benefit from. That was my thought when I was teaching it, and in the students that I had, they did tell me that it helped them in other aspects of their life. So, because we'll be talking about things like empathy and about needs and issues and kind of delving into your life story and how did you get where you are right now. I'm going to try and keep these videos to no more than a half hour. As entertaining as I am, I don't think anybody wants to hear me for more than half an hour. I'll take questions and I will answer. And if you subscribe, then obviously that way you'll know when the next video is uploaded. And I think that's it. I think that's it for today. But it gives you some introduction. This is kind of, like it says, the intro to the intro. And starting with the next video, I'll be giving an introduction to the program and how I will be gearing it, unlike it was geared for sex offenders who are incarcerated, to people in general as a means of helping everyone so we can move forward. Again, I want to state that the Me Too movement and the Time's Up movement, all of these things are wonderful. I think they are, though, just a beginning. And unless we change the way people think and feel through education, we will never, ever change the way people behave. So rather than sitting on the sidelines, I have this head full of mainly sawdust and bats and a lot of trivia, but I also have the benefit of this training, and I feel like I can do some good. So with that, I thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Bye.